I just got done interviewing Kelsey, who is a single mom of 2 young boys, both diagnosed with autism. It was a great interview. It's going to be on marybarbera.com/3, which is my 3rd podcast. I just thought I would shoot a quick video blog to tell you some of her insights. Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Barbera, Autism Mom, board-certified behavior analyst, and best-selling author. I give you weekly video blogs to help you learn strategies to turn autism around. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can do that now. So as I said, I just got done interviewing Kelsey General, who has been in my online courses and community. She now serves as a community manager for my online community. And she has been with us for about 2 years, since her son Brentley was diagnosed with autism, and she was on a mission to try to learn how to help him. She, in the podcast, told us that when Brentley was young, he had severe problem behaviors, like banging on his head on hard surfaces. Out in the community, she needed a leash and a harness. She also had a new baby when he was 18 months old, and so she was really trying to keep both her babies safe, and she was having a very difficult time. She talked about how the week after the diagnosis of Brentley, she was in Alaska and she moved back to Canada, where she was from. And so that's so many stressors all at the same time. And then she had to wait some more. After she waited a year for that diagnosis, she had to wait some more for therapy to start, for funding to be approved for 3 months. Once funding was approved, she had to drive Brentley an hour each way for therapy. And unfortunately, the clinic that he was going to had goals that were too high and too different from what he needed. He wasn't learning. They were trying to teach him things like colors, and he didn't even know, how to request things or how to match or do imitation, some prerequisite skills. He also was, like I said, banging his head on hard surfaces and just really exhibiting dangerous behaviors. So Kelsey also in the interview shared with us that when she started to notice that her younger son, Lincoln, might have a diagnosis or might have autism too, she put him on a waiting list, and it took a full year for him to be diagnosed as well. Through my online courses in the beginning, and then she hired a behavior analyst and a small team in her local area, she's been able to learn how to be her son's best teacher and the best advocate for them. And since she's single, she needed to go back to work. So she went back to work as a behavior interventionist, working with kids that are older than her sons with different needs. And so she has a lot of insight about crossing that from parent to professional. And she hopes to one day become a behavior analyst as well, which I'm sure she will do. And I'm sure she'll be great at that. I think overall, it just shows us that parents can learn how to help their kids, and that no matter where you're from in the world, or where you're living, or what kind of funding you have or don't have, you can learn different strategies to really help make your situation better. Kelsey's a lot more hopeful now for the future for her kids and herself, and she's just putting one foot in front of the other, and she knows that she's the captain of the ship. And if everyone else disappears, she will still be able to persevere and to help her boys. So Brentley and Lincoln are now doing well. They're 4.5 and 3 years old. Brentley no longer requires a harness or a leash. He's, in canoes, sitting in the front, leaning over. He's totally safe. He's climbing mountains. Both boys are talking. Brentley's talking in short phrases, and Lincoln is talking. She said he went from not talking at all to talking in like full sentences. So she's definitely still has her hands full, but she's doing a great job, and she's a good model to show us that autism can be turned around, can be helped, and no matter what your kids' challenges are, there can be improvement. It was a great interview. If you'd like to hear the whole podcast, I would love it if you would go to marybarbera.com/3. And there you can listen to my interview with Kelsey. You may want to also listen to all the other podcasts that are available at the time that this video blog airs. And I would really love it if you would subscribe to my podcast, share it, leave me a review and a rating, and help me spread the word that we can help kids with autism. The podcast is for both parents and professionals, and I hope you will love the information brought to you on a weekly basis. If you like this video, leave me a comment here and share it. And I will see you right here next week.